For many East New York residents living near Pennsylvania Avenue, parking close to home is more of a hassle than a convenience. Speeding traffic has long been a problem on this busy stretch, and some residents who park their cars here are paying a heavy price.
Mirrors getting knocked off. People, the cars don't see you. You can't open out your doors. You can't get out. It's terrible. My car been hit before. All my mirrors on my car's been gone. So it's very costly to live on this block. Very dangerous.
So dangerous, between Hegeman Avenue, New Lots Avenue, and Linden Boulevard alone, police say more than 120 accidents occurred in 2007. Engineers from the Department of Transportation inspected the area. They recommended eliminating parking near intersections to allow better visibility for drivers. The DOT requested for East New York's Community Board 5 to make the final decision. But members of the Pennsylvania Avenue Block Association say getting rid of parking spaces will be a bigger inconvenience for residents. They're suggesting a bike lane.
Cars are not permitted into the bike lane. So this way, if we had a bike lane on one side of the street, not both sides, but on one side of the street, at least the cars on that side of the street would be out of the danger of having those mirrors smashed constantly.
The Block Association is gathering signatures from members of the community to petition for the lane. They want Community Board 5 to support their proposal.
We've been to the Community Board 5 with this problem. They hear it, and we believe that we're going to be addressing them. Petition time, get their signatures as well. Even though they're board members, they are also residents in this community.
Once the Block Association submits their petition, the Community Board's Transportation Committee will decide whether or not to request for the Department of Transportation to put in a bike lane. But there are already some who are opposed to it. Walter Campbell, who is the executive director for the Community Board, says putting in a bike lane on a busy street like Pennsylvania Avenue is a safety hazard for bikers. But one bike lane enthusiast disagrees.
By giving space to bicyclists, you actually narrow the lanes for moving traffic.
Wiley Norville is the communications director for Transportation Alternatives, an organization that advocates for bicyclists, pedestrians, and mass transit users in New York City.
Think about driving on a street with very few lane markings that's really wide. Drivers tend to really stretch their legs. They tend to go a lot faster than is safe for that space. On a street where vehicle lanes are narrower, they're much more inclined to be more alert, be more aware of all the other traffic moving around them. So that's something that benefits pedestrians, bicyclists, and other drivers.
An example of this can be found on 9th Avenue between 16th Street and 23rd Street in Manhattan. Last year, the DOT installed a median and bike lane to the high accident area in hopes of making the street safer for everyone. No one is more pleased with the change than cyclists.
All of New York should be like this.
Some residents on Pennsylvania Avenue agree. For the New York City News Service, Abimbola Ishola.